Complicity, an excellent movie seen on Cinemax. So, if it is here, it is very likely that you can find it on your HBO Go, the HBO program to which Cinemax belongs. That is, of course, if you watch this note and agree with the idea that this is a special film. Now, for one thing, it's important for this viewer because it shatters that anti-Chinese feeling, rhetoric. I mean, I'm still very much against Xi and what the Chinese Communist Rulers Party stand for. South China Sea, Taiwan, Hong Kong, these are issues that are not in discussion for yours truly. I mean, China is wrong on that. The problem was and is that with that, when saying Chinese, the association, subconscious, quite often conscious, was negative and is negative. So this is a problem because let's take Liu, this hero of the narrative of the movie. This fellow deserves all the sympathy, the understanding, the respect, the appreciation that we can give to any other human being. And we must, of course, but again, when I say Chinese, in fact, even is destroying the outfit. And I brought, even today, I brought more branches for him to concentrate on those instead of destroying the infrastructure. But he's Chinese. What do you expect? So, reading about the description of the film. So there's an illegal worker in Japan, Chinese. Chinese already detracted from the interest, but it was in a program, and the actor is excellent. The character is admirable on so many levels. The story is compelling. Boy, in that he has to try. Oh, te pleznesk. With that, anyway, let's wait and finish this and make a soba soup out of him. So he has to try and find a better life, more money in Japan. They have problems. His grandmother is ill. She tries very hard to get money for him to take this trip because China, no matter what the preposterous world domination dreams of its leaders are, is still outside Shanghai, the centers, the cities and the megalopolis that are, I think I've read somewhere, at the level of Portugal or something. Outside those zones that are more advanced, people are really poor still. Well, they've made progress, that's also for sure, but they have a long way to go. So never mind economically, never mind from the political point of view, where they're in the Middle Ages or the Stone Age with their communist principles. In my view, as a man who has lived in the dark ages of communism, no freedom, no food, no, well, a different type of communism, but still that's the same doctrine. So grandmother is ill. She tries hard to find money and send him there. She even gives him a little more at the end. So our hero has flashbacks. He keeps thinking. He finds in his pocket the little bag his grandmother gave with some sewing, small sewing kit, and some money to help him along. And grandmother has to work very hard, too hard for her health condition, to pay the money back because she borrowed to get this money together, and eventually she dies. So that's tragic and sad. Our main character has to give a different name because he's illegally there. Police will eventually come for him. I can even say, knowing no one is here still with us to listen to this, I can even say that about the ending. Spoiler alert. The ending is interesting in that we don't know what will happen. It's one of those finales where a few things are possible. So he has a good relationship. That's another thing. China and Japan are at odds on so many things. They have the islands. Well, China has disputes with everybody around, unless the Philippines, some other countries have some idiots at power in the mold of Trump, a very stable genius. Duterte, who for some time at least gave up the claims on some islands near the Philippines because he's a fool, what can we say, and a self-admitted killer. I killed people with my own hand with a machine gun or something like that. He's an idiot. About the rape of a nun, they should have called me. Dă-te mă jos, mă, termin odată. Băi, nu-ți spun de 1000 de ori. Oh my nose. So he has a very good relationship with the man they call Dad, the Japanese owner of a soba restaurant. We're eating soba here, interestingly. Well, not a special one made like there. It's just industrial and packaged. And he's teaching Liu to do this and maybe eventually open a shop in Beijing, in China. There's also a love interest there, a love story. A very good film.